I did, Emily. Hi. Winnie is begging for her advent calendar. We haven't done it 2 days in a row, so we're gonna do day 7 because she's gonna be whining, so you guys will hear her. Also, can you hear me okay? I've like never done a live, so. Thanks, Emily. These are little stars. Hello, everybody. Oh wait, no, they're stars and Christmas trees. You can probably hear her crunching. Here you go. Perfect. Hi, everybody. Shelby said she just finished her second to last semester of X-ray school, which is so exciting. Congrats. I need to mute these notifications. I don't know how to pronounce your name, Amazari. I just posted a video of my natural hair. It's essentially the exact same color. I'm blonde. This is just like a tish bit lighter. Corinna, yes, I'm going to be doing a studying for MRI video very soon, but it's been a little crazy since doing Vlogmas. It says Tailored Looks, Jackson. It's from my friend's lash place. So it's from a friend's business. Winnie is playing with the toy right now. So if you hear her, sorry. Liz, hello. I am not really reading any books right now. I was reading, I think it's called The Girls, but I still have a few chapters left in it. I just haven't had time to finish it. Zuri. Okay. Thank you, Kelsey. Hi, Fabiola. How are you liking the States? I don't think I've ever done a vlog. I don't think I've ever done a live on YouTube before. So this is something new. But I didn't vlog yesterday. I just didn't feel like it. I was so tired at work. So I figured I would rather do a live today. That way I can kind of, answer your questions kind of real time. And then there have been a bunch of comments and stuff that I will answer in tomorrow's vlog. Fabiola, where did you move to? What state? But yes, it is very cold. Especially here. Yesterday it was like -10 and it was not for me. Maryland. I've never been there. It's on the list. Winnie, come here. Come here. Come here. Don't be crazy. Come here. You think I'm going to give you a bath or something? You have to say hi to the people. She makes an appearance. Okay, you can go. Hi, Katrina. Catherine, I bet. I can't even imagine like going through the holidays and having it be warm out. That's just so strange to me. Do I want another dog? No. She is a handful. As you can see, she's literally like ripping me off the chair. Woo, I'm out of breath. Yes, well, you give me 20 degrees, I'll give you 20 degrees, and then it'll be the perfect temperature. Go get it. Fabiola, you definitely should. And yes, I totally agree, Katrina. Okay, I forgot. I was going to do both of my Body Shop advent calendars for anyone that cares, because I didn't do yesterday since I didn't vlog. Day 7. And Winnie loves to tear up the box. She doesn't eat the cardboard. She just loves to tear it up and make a mess. Oop. Man down. Ooh, Body Shop coconut hand cream. Like we were talking about, the weather is so cold right now, and my poor little hands are taking a beating. Hey, that's rude. Here you go. Texas was humid today. It is dry. Send some humidity here. Emily said, I'm a week away from finishing my first semester of X-ray school, spent all day at clinical, so you're having a glass of wine to ease the anxiety. Nice. I could use some something to drink right now. My water is like across the room. Zuri, yes, I can see without my glasses, but I'm very nearsighted, so it's pretty much from here on. It's very, very blurry. Hi, Brooklyn. It's always so fun seeing like commonly commented names. Like a lot of you interact with my content, and it's so fun to see you all here. I'm gonna go grab my water. I'll be right back. Love you, Catherine. Yeah, I was taking a nap after work because I started work. Well, I started work at 6:30 this morning, and I was laying on the couch and I like rubbed my eye and my contact fell out. So instead of using another set of dailies, I just decided to wear my glasses. Jen asked, how many hours do you put in daily as an X-ray tech? So I really don't do general X-ray anymore, just because we already had a full-time X-ray tech at the clinic that I work at. And so I'll just fill in for X-ray very infrequently, maybe once a month, if that even. And usually it's like to cover a lunch or if she leaves early or something. But usually it's an 8-hour day. But if you work at a hospital, you could do like 12-hour days. Some people might do longer, but I work at a clinic, so it would be an 8-hour day. Yes, I love my Stanley. This is the 40, which I think is a little big. It does fit in my car cup holder, which is great, versus some like the Hydro Flask did not fit in my car cup holder, which is why I never brought it anywhere because it would fly around in my car. So I love the Stanleys because they do fit, but I like the 30-ounce better just because it's not like you're carrying a whole water jug with you, but I drink so much more water with the Stanley. I need to get ready for bed too, Brooklyn. After taking a nap, I don't know if I'll get to bed on a good time tonight. Just dropping in quick to say my 3-year-old son and I have been watching your Vlogmas in bed every night and we're loving it. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate the support on Vlogmas so much. You guys don't even understand. It is a lot of work, but it's just so fun. And I just love being able to put out content for you. Hello, Kiwi. Oh, Liz said, I'm sorry, I'm catching up on these. She just got her acceptance for spring phlebotomy and she's applying to radiology in February of 2023. That's so exciting. She's chewing her box right down here, so I really apologize if you can hear those annoying noises she's making. Is it Vashi? Hello. Do you think you might do a holiday gift guide? So I thought about it, but since it's already December 8th, I always feel bad doing one so late because if people have to order things, I just worry that it's not gonna get to you in time, but I always could, like, it doesn't hurt. Just put my 8-month-old down, now sitting watching your live with my soon-to-be 3-year-old. Cute. Yes, I'm gonna save the live under the Vlogmas playlist, so it'll be live so you can watch it later. And thank you for watching the Vlogmas content. EA Howe asked, what is the purpose of Vlogmas? So basically it started with Ingrid Nilsson and Luke Connard back in, I think, like 2011, 2012. And essentially Vlogmas was vlogging every single day for the month of December. And well, actually it was for Christmas. But people started, doing it every single year since then. So Vlogmas is just, putting out content every single day, just a way for people to interact more with their subscribers. Oh, Daisha, perfect. We have a provider named Daisha that orders to us all the time, but she spells it differently. Winnie, stop. Yes, I like Vlogmas a lot. Who else are you guys watching? I've been watching Tara, Michelle, and Bebe Hey, of course, and then whoever else I kind of catch in between. I've been watching their Vlogmas videos. I miss your scrunchies. I still wear them to work most days. Oh, thank you. Yeah, scrunchies were so fun to make, but so time consuming. And it was fine when I had more free time when I was in school. But now that I am working all the time, I'm just tired, and sewing so much just took a lot out of me. Also, she loves Winnie, really? She loves these Hocus Pocus toys. This is Mary. Um, who are some of the YouTubers you faithfully watch? All of my friends. So Brittany Troll, Ashley Thomas, I said, but Ashley Taylor. Bebe Hey, Tara. I had to make a playlist because I have too many Vlogmases to catch up on. Same. They have a watch later playlist. I'm sorry, it's just so annoying listening to her squeak. But they have a watch later that's like permanently on YouTube, so you could always add them to that. That's what I do. It's not that hard. It's just, staying up late to edit and wanting to get everything in on time. Hi, Irvin. Okay, go take a nap, Win. Go take a nap. She went to daycare today, so I'm surprised she's not super tired. I know. I know. You're crazy. I've been watching your vlogs for 3 years. I graduated in May and passed my X-ray registry in May. On to mammo now. You've helped me keep motivated. Help to keep me motivated. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much, and I'm proud of you for going on to more. That's so exciting. Hopefully the mammo registry goes well. I don't know a ton about mammo. When I was in my program, I was supposed to shadow in mammo right after our spring break, and then COVID hit, so our program essentially got canceled. So I don't really know a ton about mammo. We do have a mammo tech in my department. However, she's the only one, so I'm never over there. So good luck on your registry. When is it, Peyton? I could do a live every Thursday. That if someone wants to see that, I would be more than happy to do that. That way it's more interactive versus me just, doing the exact same thing over and over again. It is hard on work days to vlog just because, I do the same things. Unless I'm doing something a little more unique, like going to bingo. There's just not a lot of extra stuff to show. But if you guys don't mind it, that's fine by me. Yes, the scrunchies were fun. Hello. Any fun weekend plans? Yeah, actually tomorrow I think I'm going to dinner possibly, and then maybe out for some drinks with my friend Haley. So I'm excited for that. And then on Saturday I am doing kind of like a, what's it called? Froliday, friends holiday. It's like a late Friendsgiving. So we're doing that over at actually Tailored Looks. Her name is Taylor. She used to do my lashes, and I I'm going over to her house for like a froliday thing. And then I don't think I have any other plans. Are you treating yourself to a Christmas gift? Probably not. I don't really need anything at the moment. Hi, Kylie. I grew up in Moorhead. My dad ran the Coke plant when it was an actual production plant. Watching your Vlogmas reminds me of home. That's so cool. Yeah, Fargo and Moorhead are like the same city. I pretty much consider them the exact same thing. Can you talk about your IR experience? So, for those of you who don't know, IR is interventional radiography. I hated IR. I'm not really fond of the surgical setting, and I just think it's a lot of things to know in IR. Like it's essentially being like a little surgical tech, mini surge tech, and then also being a rad tech at the same time. But when I was in IR, what did I see? And I think it was like a centesis. I saw kyphoplasty. It was pretty slow that day, so I didn't see a lot, but I know at least the hospital that I worked at, we were close with the IR department and they would come down and use our water machine and they had so much call. So, I don't know. What were the prizes at bingo? Was it just cash? So they had 4 different rounds of bingo. It was all free, which was really nice. The first round was, I think it was 2 free drinks, and then the next round was bar merch. So I think it was like this big, or no, it was a Tito's shirt, I believe, and it said the bar name on the back. And then the third prize was this big, like copper mug. They have giant Moscow mules there, so they gave away one of their copper mugs with some goodies in the inside. And then the fourth round was like the jackpot. So anyone who doesn't win in 60 balls, if that's what you want to call it, 60 numbers. Oh my gosh. Um, then they rounded up to the next week. So it was the like grand prize was $400 and next week it'll be 450 unless someone wins it, of course. Taking them in March, that's so exciting. I am wanting to push back my MRI boards. I'm just like not in the headspace of studying, but I know if I push it back again, it's just not going to be ideal for me. So I just need to take them. I'm just so sick of studying. 3 sets of boards in 3 years is a lot. Um, how has life been with Winnie? I just got my first dog this year in March, and it's been such an adjustment. But happy to be in the phase of life where we found our groove together. That's how Winnie and I are getting now. When I first got Winnie, it was really hard because I didn't have this apartment. So we were at my parents for a while. She struggled with going potty out over here. I've kind of talked about that a little bit. Um, but yeah, we have got a routine down. She is a ball of energy. She's eating her cardboard box right now. What kind of dog do you have, Keely? Brooklyn. I have never been to Vancouver, but I've been to Winnipeg because it's like a 3.5 hour drive from where I live. So I've only ever been to Winnipeg, and that was only for a short little weekend. Maddie said, I'm starting clinicals after break. Were you able to bring books to study over downtime, or is there downtime? Also, any number 1 tips? Love your videos. Thank you, Maddie. So we were advised to not bring study material to our main hospital just because it was so busy. However, some of our slower sites didn't mind. They would have preferred us to like be doing some studying versus, sitting on our phones, which is a bad habit for people to do. Funny story, there was a guy in the class below mine, and it was a very slow site. Usually the rush would hit around lunchtime and then it would be dead for the rest of the day. Winnie, stop it. But he fell asleep at the desk, so he got in trouble. So don't fall asleep at clinical. That's a big no-no. But yeah, it also depends on which program you're in and how chill the techs are, I guess. But I brought homework to a couple of my clinical sites because they were just slower. And they didn't mind if we did that. So definitely fill it out before you do it. Don't come with all your textbooks being like, okay, I'm going to study today rather than doing clinical. But do you have a dog sitter when you go away? Yes. My brother is 2 years older than me. He watches Winnie a majority of the time. And then like days when I'm at work, she goes to daycare for like 7 or 8 hours a day. Any travel plans for the New Year's? I really wanted to go to Arizona, but I don't think I'm going to, just because it's hard to find, Winnie, someone to watch Winnie, and I don't expect my parents to always watch her. So, but my dad literally loves her. He often tells my mom, "We should take Winnie, and then Julia should get a new dog." I'm like, "Absolutely not. Winnie's mine." He is a 2-year-old Silken Windhound Bourgeois mix. That is so cool. I love Bourgeois. And I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. He's jealous of Winnie's squeaky toys. It's funny when I'm editing the vlogs back and she hears the squeaks, she like turns her head like, "What is that noise?" Or if she barks in her own video, "Winnie." She barks in the videos. She's always so confused. We have the cutest coffee shop here in my town called The Palm, and I always think you would love it. Well, if I ever get to Vancouver, I would love to visit. I want to travel more. Don't we all? Hello, Ford. I don't think that's your name, but that's your account name. Welcome. We have 8 different sites. So many is exhausting. Yeah, I totally agree. We had 6, I believe. And it's hard to keep things straight. Like different sites have different protocols. So some techs would get kind of irritated with students when they wouldn't remember. Um, Sorry, she's literally yanking me. More of a cat person. Nice. I don't really get along with most cats don't get along with me, is how I should say it. My friend Hallie's cat does not like people. So I'm a little fearful of him. Kobe asked, "What is your connection to AZ? Seems like you go there often." My best friend Brittany Troll lives there, and then my best friend Cheney, who's she's not from my hometown, but I met her in my hometown. They both live there. They both live there, so that is why I go to Arizona. And then my grandparents have a winter place. They snowbird there. Nice to meet you, Milex. Is that how you pronounce it? Love from India. That's cool. Hello. What time is it there? I don't dislike cats. Cats just dislike me. And I have a friend named Summer and her cat's name is Hank. He's like a long-haired gray cat, and that cat loves me and I love him. So, I used to when I was like 4, I used to say to my mom, "Mom, when dad dies, can we get a cat?" Because he's allergic. And I obviously didn't know that's what that meant. But I'm like a little brat when I was a kid. Ethan says, "Hello, hi, how are you?" He's a second-year X-ray student. That's so exciting. Are you staying in your current apartment when the lease ends? Yes, actually, I just renewed my lease in September, so we are here for another year. I live in North Dakota. 9:10 in the morning. Ford, 4-year-olds don't have a filter, so I wouldn't say that now as a 6-year-old. Hi from Nashville. Just got a new job at a hospital here, trying to get into a Rad Tech program next year. That is so exciting. Do you like living in Nashville? I'm hoping I'm not missing questions. It's kind of hard to stay up to date with this. You guys can probably hear her chewing. Such a gross noise. That's so exciting. When I was just in Nashville, my friend Brittany and I were in an Uber, and the guy was like my age, and we stalked him on Instagram and ended up following him. And then he's like, "Didn't I just drive you guys?" And we're like, "Yeah." So that's a funny little story. We ended up meeting him out for drinks, which is another thing. But Nashville's always fun. But I'm not a big city girl, so It's a lot of people, and I'm sure the surrounding area of Nashville is fun. Would you ever move out of ND? Yes, but my job is so ideal right now that unless something happened to that, I probably won't in the near future. And it's a lot cheaper to live here too, which is nice. I am doing okay, Shantae. I was not in the best mood earlier. I cried when I got home because somebody said something kind of mean to me. So got a good cry and a good nap, and now we're here. We're all good. If you ever find your way to Nebraska, I'm your girl. I actually wanted to go to a concert in Nebraska. I don't even remember what the date was, but I think it was in Lincoln. So I'll hit you up. Follow me on Instagram if you have one, and I'll message you. Greetings from Egypt. That's so cool. Did you pass your MRI boards? Ethan said, nope, I haven't taken them yet. In your field, do you get annual reviews? If so, do you get a yearly raise? Sorry if this question is too much. Yes, you do have annual reviews at most hospitals and clinics. Depends where you work if you get a yearly raise. Totally up to each individual place. How do you enjoy working days? I'm starting days in a couple weeks after almost 8 years of working swing. I love days. I don't think I could mentally take the change. I am a big napper, but I think that would be really hard. I don't know how you could do that. So good for you. Where are my glasses from? Where are they from? Um, I don't remember. Why can't I remember where they're from? I'll get back to you on that. Yes, Irvin, I am excited for Christmas. How about you? What's that dot on your wall above the door? This? It's a sprinkler, like a water system sprinkler for fire safety. Your favorite Starbucks drink currently? Well, it is Christmas season, so I do love the Christmas cookie latte, sugar cookie, I think. But I get oat milk instead of almond milk, and I get it iced. Did you say you would or wouldn't want to move out of North Dakota? Sorry, I was away. I wouldn't at the current moment, but I'm open to it. When I graduated from my X-ray program, I really wanted to move to Colorado just because I have so many friends there. But then COVID happened, and I don't know, I just didn't. So now I have a really ideal job that I just don't want to leave quite yet. How long did you do X-ray before you decided to do CT? So I started my X-ray program in 2018, and then I started as a student tech in 2019, and then I did X-ray at a clinic for a year, at a university clinic, and then I moved into CT. So um, about a year post grad, I did X-ray. Where is somewhere you want to travel to? Need ideas for my upcoming vacation? Ooh, where are you wanting to travel in? Are you in the US or are you wanting to go somewhere warm? Give me some more details. Yes, Shantae, you are correct. Nope, the glasses do not provide x-ray vision. I would not want that. Hi from New Mexico. Thanks for doing Vlogmas. Hello, Rad Tech. Thank you so much for watching. I've never been to New Mexico though. Perfect, Ariel. Yeah, message me. Oh, you have. You have messaged me. Okay. So yes, if I ever come to Omaha, I would love to. We actually have a clinic in why am I not remembering? God, where is that clinic at? I'll message you. I'll message you, Ariel. I have never traveled to Europe. However, I would love to. When I was in high school, I took French, and I was planning on going on our little French trip that we do. And then I backed out and didn't go. And then when I went to NDSU, I was going to study abroad, Italy, and then I got accepted into my X-ray program. So then that didn't happen. So I would absolutely love to travel Europe, but I want to take more time to do it. So maybe if I had like a 2 week little period that I could and hop around to different countries. I do not miss fluoro and surgery. I don't miss the environment. People are very hostile, and not everyone, but some of the surgeons were not very nice. So I don't miss that. Thank you so much, Ashley. Thank you so much for the support. Somewhere warm would be awesome considering there's snow on the ground. Somewhere with a bit of nightlife. Hmm. Well, I really like the Phoenix area, and there is a lot to do. Um, or you could do somewhere in Florida. I'm not a big California person. I know some people just are diehard California fans, but the areas I've been to, I haven't loved. So I'd be open to traveling like the more northern part of the state, but obviously it's cooler up there. Yes, and Vegas, good idea. Vegas is a good one. Or Miami, yes. I haven't been to Miami as an adult, so I would love to travel to Miami. Also, do any of you watch Alex Earl on TikTok? I feel like everybody loves her, myself included, but she is going to school in Miami. Winnie, what are you doing? Hey, Winnie, leave that alone, please. Have you lost a little passion or interest in YouTube within the last year? I would say yes. It's kind of hard to like especially when all of my weeks are pretty much the same. It's just hard to go to work, come home, edit everything, like rehash any, problems that I had at work for the day. Or, Winnie, what are you doing? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. She's like playing in the tree. You're not a cat? Are you a kitty cat? Come here. Um, but I think Vlogmas has really helped me get interested in YouTube again. It's just fun engaging with you all. I love it so much. You're all my friends. And in one of your videos, you recommended Rad Tech Bootcamp, which is absolutely amazing. Do you have any other sites or YouTubers that you recommend? As for Winnie, as for like studying sites, in X-ray, I pretty much only used Rad Tech Bootcamp. I know the platform is very different now. Um, also, Ariel, I just remembered it's Norfolk, Nebraska. Anyway, that just came out of nowhere. But yes, I loved Rad Tech Bootcamp. It does look very different than when I used it. So, what are the other ones? I didn't like Rad Review Easy. Spain. Yes, I want to go to Spain. Surgery is a lot. I work in pathology. Yes, it sure is. Are you planning on going to Mexico soon? It's warm there. Actually, yes, I'm going in March. It's like our annual family trip. New Orleans, I've never been there. And hi, Shantae's. Is it a boy or a girl? What is your son or daughter's name? Hello. Have you ever been to Utah? No, but I always see like the coolest stores and businesses promoted in Utah, and the hiking looks gorgeous. I do really want to go to Utah. If you had to pick, which do you like better, CT or MRI? I like MRI the best. What is your favorite show right now? I actually just finished watching Tell Me Lies, and I liked that a lot. It's a little vulgar for any of you who have children around, so I wouldn't necessarily watch it if you have kids around, but I loved that show. Steven, we don't like him. Yes, Vegas is fun. It's a lot though. I went for my friend Ashley's wedding around this time last year, and it was actually pretty chilly. Most of the pools aren't open in December. Even in March, I think a lot of them aren't. I went to the ACERT conference for school. I don't even remember what ACERT stands for anymore. American College? I don't know. ACERT. But none of the pools were open. Vietnam, I've heard, is so beautiful. I have a person from my high school that did a whole like vlog series on her Vietnam travels, and it was gorgeous. I would love to go there. Are you going to get Winnie a brother or a sister? No, not for a while. I mean, I'm open to it, but yeah, I want a house before I get another dog. Got to your YouTube to watch your videos and saw you're on live. Hello, Jordan. I don't use Skillshare. No. Would you say you're good at driving in the snow since you get it there pretty often? Yeah, you definitely have to slow down and be aware of like black ice is what it's called. It's like it looks like dry pavement, but yeah, you have to be very careful, have extra time to commute. And sometimes it surprises you. Like on, I don't know what day it was, maybe Tuesday. I woke up and saw that there was snow on the ground and I was surprised. Vegas is fun, not much of a nightlife or gambling person, but I still had a lot of fun checking it out, going to shows and people watching. Yeah, there's something for everyone there. You don't have to necessarily drink or gamble. I hate the smell of cigarette smoke, so going around to the casinos really bothers me because it's just so stinky. But I'm almost done with physics, and OMG, there are so many formulas. Yes, there are, which you don't really use in the day to day field life, but you do need to know it for boards. So that's what's kind of unfortunate. But physics was difficult. I love seeing Winnie in your videos. I have an 8-year-old golden retriever, and he's the best. Ashley, what's your golden's name? Yes, Vegas, go there with cash and leave empty. That would be me. I try not to gamble often unless it's free, like my bingo night the other day. Um, but I went out to just like a kind of collegey bar maybe a month ago. Yeah, I think it was a month or so ago, and 3 of us put in $40 each, and we came out with $800. So I don't gamble often, and if I do, it's pull tabs. Do you have a favorite memory or thing that you did this last year? Oh, just like traveling with friends, going to Arizona with Cheney. It was so fun. Or Mexico, or even getting Winnie. I've had her for over a year now, but just memories with Winnie. Arabella asked, do you have to do X-ray first, or can you just go to MRI? You can just go to MRI, but the programs aren't as common. Um, One of our like fill-in ultrasound techs, his son actually went to an online MRI program. Winnie, somewhere in Arizona, and then he did his clinicals where I work. So you can go to just straight to MRI, but I don't know like any programs in specific, but hi from Ohio, fellow CT tech here. I love your videos and your whole aesthetic. I always look forward to watching your videos. Thank you so much, Madison. Okay, Ariel. Yeah, that's like the only town I know of and that I would have gone to, but I ended up getting all my CT comps, or not comps, but like repetitions at my own clinic. So I didn't end up having to go to Norfolk, but we have a place that's affiliated with us. But I will be to Omaha, so I will message you, Ariel. I cannot talk sometimes. When I edit my videos, I like say the dumbest things, and this live is really bringing it out. Ethan said he works on the weekends helping with MR, and someone projectile vomited on us because of the contrast when doing an abdomen. Yep, that happens. We don't have it happen in MR as often, but we've had it happen in CT, and that's icky. Of course, thank you so much for watching. She's probably gone by now, but yeah, get to bed. It's late on the East Coast. Sure, Baby Yoda's cute. Not sure if you've answered this, but would you ever consider leaving ND? Greetings from Minneapolis. I have a few friends in Minneapolis, so she's actually moving to. My brain's not working. It's very late. It's not that late, but she's moving west of St. Paul, or east of St. Paul, actually. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna go stay with her when she gets settled in her new apartment. So if I see you out, say hi. Yes, we would totally be friends. I love having new friends. So that's the hard part about YouTube is like you meet the coolest people, but they all live so far. Winnie, what is wrong? She's whining. Pay attention to me. Kaiser. Oh, that's so cute. Wait, can anybody hear her? I just arrived in my first semester in the RT program in Chicago. Congrats. Gabriel, have you had clinical yet there? I have never been to the PNW, Pacific Northwest, but I would love to. Tips for making friends as an adult. By the way, love your videos. Nursing student here, 1 year left. Ooh, that's so exciting. I love the fact, like, when you see the light at the end of the tunnel, it just makes it so much more real. Um, Making friends as an adult is so hard, in my opinion. Um, but I have tried Bumble BFF. I had a few less than optimal interactions on that app. But yeah, Bumble BFF, or literally just, being friendly towards coworkers, or if you have like somebody at a coffee shop that you see often, like somebody that works there or something. I saw a girl on TikTok say she goes to the same coffee shop the same time every day and she sees the same workers. Um, and so she just asked the girl, like, "Oh, I see you here all the time," and she just like struck up a conversation. I think it's a lot easier if you're a little more extroverted, but I'm always like an overthinker, and I don't know. I did not say that cats are evil. You are putting words in my mouth. Would you ever get a cat, or are you more of a dog person? I'm allergic to cats, so I wouldn't be able to get like a longer haired cat, but hairless cats I probably could. But I know those are a lot of work with the cleaning and everything. You are a total rock star. Thanks for sharing all your knowledge. Have fun during the holidays and take some time off. Thank you so much. So Bumble BFF didn't necessarily like, not work out well for me. Like I've met some really great girls on there, but there was just one girl in specific that it was like a friend of her friend that was just not very nice. I think it's the what she told me is rated R, so I can't share that on YouTube. But I can maybe share it on the podcast. If you guys ever listen to the podcast, I can share a little bit more content on there. But yeah, we were sitting, like I had just met this girl and we were sitting there and she's like, "Oh, are you seeing anybody?" And at the time I was seeing someone and she's like, "Oh, I know him." And then she's like, "I would tell you something, but I probably shouldn't." And I'm like, "Oh no, red flags waving. Like, what are you going to tell me?" So you can use your imagination as to what she told me. But I'm like, why would you tell me that? Like, I just met you. Like, now I have to spend the whole night with you. Why would you tell me that? So here I am thinking that he was like not a good guy or something, but it was just some intimate details that she shared me that I didn't want to know. Anyway, that's a story. You inspired me to do X-ray with your school content. At first, I was going to be a medical assistant, but love your videos. That's so exciting. I hope you're liking it. Hello, Edward Lee. I will start my clinical rotations in January at the VA. Okay. I would bet it would be super busy in that Chicago area. Did you go to RSNA this year? I hope you did, Gabriel. My dad's been a few times. If you guys didn't know, my dad is also an MRI tech. I've been watching you for a couple years now, and I'm finally going to start my Rad Tech program next year, going for the goals, thanks to you. That's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. Keep me updated with how it goes. Yeah, you can do so much in Vegas, and you don't have to gamble. So I've actually never been to shows there, but I would love to. Is it Katie? Keiti? Yes, I used to have a podcast called Unsocial Butterfly. It's still live, but when I started my full-time job, it just became kind of a lot with like full-time work, YouTube, everything. And then I ended up getting a dog. So I just kind of stopped the podcast, and I just felt like the content was kind of overlapping, especially because I vlogged so much at the time. So um, I do wanna start up again, but I think it's linked it might be linked in this. I don't know how to even check it. I don't wanna ruin the live. But yeah, Unsocial Butterfly, it's available on pretty much any streaming platform. Yes, Claire, I wanna start it again soon. I had the, mindset of starting it, but then my MRI boards came up. I need to go to Vegas, no places to gamble here in Germany. Another place I wanna go to is Germany. Hi, Tara. Thank you, Edward. Do you and your family have any holiday traditions? Not really. I mean, sometimes we'll decorate Christmas cookies and stuff, but funny enough, I answered Winnie. I answered that question in a vlog and said, like, usually we'll do our like gift exchange on Christmas Eve, and that's when like we have our dinner and stuff, and then Christmas Day we'll do like a more casual day. And we've done that for, the 25 years of my life. And my mom just asked me, would it be okay if we open presents on Christmas Day instead, like Christmas Day morning? And I'm like, sure, I don't care. Just spending time with family is what's fun to me. Would you ever get into food reviews or mukbang videos? Probably not. Maybe on like TikTok or something. I don't feel like I'm knowledgeable enough. I feel like Gordon Ramsay might come for me. Are you still selling scrunchies? No, I am not. They were a lot of work to sew because it's like you have to cut all the fabric, which when you're making bulk scrunchies all at one time, it's a lot. So, cut them and then you have to sew them in a straight line, flip them inside out. Then you have to put the elastic through and then you have to sew the ends together. And then you have to upload them on Etsy, and it just got to be a lot. So I don't do that anymore. I do have an Etsy shop for merch, but I don't sell scrunchies anymore. Where is the lamb sauce? Yes. Idiot sandwich. Do you enjoy doing YouTube or do you feel like there's negatives to doing it? I do enjoy doing YouTube just for the fact I can look back on all of my content and see how much my life has changed, how much I've grown, and then look back on the memories and everything. Like, I love going back and watching different trips that I've gone on when I got Winnie, things like that. Like, whenever I'm feeling a little nostalgic, I'll go back and watch it. But yeah, it is a lot of work, and some people are more opinionated than others. One thing about YouTube is I think people forget that we are just real humans. Like, I'm just sitting at my house on a Thursday night talking to you guys, like totally normal person. And I think some people just forget that. Like, there are content creators that obviously do this full time, but I do not. This is just a hobby for me. So I obviously have a full time job for maybe that's not obvious. I shouldn't say obviously, but I do have a full time job. So it's kind of just a side hobby for me. Do you feel like it's a lot to get your license every year and also do continuing education for X-ray and CT and then MRI? I feel like it would be a lot to keep track of that stuff. So you don't have to like redo your license every year. Usually, depending on what state you're in, you just have to like pay an application fee just to keep your license valid. But continuing ed is like a biennium, so 2 years, and I think it's 24 credits that you have to finish in 2 years. So it's really not a lot. And also, my credits for my biennium were done from my 16 credits of taking my CT boards or applying to take my CT boards, and then 16 credits from MRI. So it wasn't hard for me to get CE credits, continuing education. Um, but it's not a lot. Usually I do mine through the ASRT. So they push it automatically to ARRT. I know there's a lot of acronyms and letters, so kind of confusing. But what is your number one passion in life if you could do anything and the money didn't matter? Ooh, that is a good question. I don't know. I really like my job, honestly. I think it's fun. Like today, I had a patient that was too claustrophobic, and they grabbed my hand and said, You are such a kind lady." And I was like, "You're so cute." But Winnie, what are you doing? Oh no, what did you who did you tear up? She murdered him. Where did you oh, it came out of the arm. Winnie, I just bought this for you. Do you guys see this? No love. Can I have that, please? Hey, let's get a cookie. Little twerp. Do you have any goals for the new year coming up? Not really. Post more on YouTube. I'm fiddling with this. I'm sorry. It's probably annoying. I talk with my hands a lot, and that's annoying. I went on a date one time, and the guy was like, "You talk with your hands a lot." So I literally had to sit on my hands so I wouldn't talk with them. It's probably just like a nervous tick. I don't know. You would be so great in teaching. Oh, thank you. Do you get good PTO with your job? I guess you can define good, and everyone probably has a different opinion on that, but I think I get 4.5 hours per pay check. Does Winnie have any quirky habits you get a kick out of? Mine likes to carry around small sticks on walks. That's so cute. She sleeps on her back, spread eagle. As soon as she goes and sees grandpa and grandma, she goes straight to my dad, her grandpa, and barks at him because she wants a treat. What else? She likes to steal socks and just hold them in her mouth. She doesn't chew on them. I mean, this is kind of like a common things that dogs do, but the small stick is so funny. She likes to find big sticks and carry them around. Like she's just so proud of her accomplishment. I do not watch Mr. Beast. I know who he is. My ex used to watch him all the time. What does your family think of you doing social media? I don't let my family watch my videos. My brother doesn't really like me, so he thinks it's stupid. But I'm confused what's going on in the comments. Would you get another dog? Not right now. If I got a house, maybe, but oh my gosh, that's so cute. He's like, "Hey, hello, sir, give me a treat." Courtney, that's so cute. Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you and your mom, well, and your family, but specifically to you too. Thank you so much. Okay, in 6 minutes, I'm gonna try to get off because I need to shower and get to bed. Okay, good, Katie. I do like working 8-hour days. I think 12s can be long. Once you get to that 8 hours, it's like, oh, we're in the home stretch. But I did not like working 12s. I used to work 12s when I was in my x-ray program on the weekends, and they were a lot. But I know some people just genuinely love them. So 8-hour days, like 5 8-hour days is, you know, a long week ahead, but it goes by pretty quickly. I just felt like I couldn't do anything with my weekends when I did work 12s because I was also in my x-ray program. So on top of working, I also had clinical 3 days a week. So plus classes and tests and stuff. Are you going to see the new Avatar film coming out this weekend? Ooh, I didn't have any plans. Some of these comments. My favorite is to read through the comment section on other people's lives. Like, do you guys ever get the weird like TikTok lives of those people who like dig in the like rotating thing of, I don't know if it's sand or what it is, but they're like, someone will buy something and then they'll pull out a big scoop of it. Does anyone else get those lives on their TikTok? Anyway, the comments on those are kind of funny. But I've been wanting to see the movie Smile, and yeah, I feel like you've mentioned this before. Sorry, one second. My friend Brittany Trill from YouTube, she just. Hi, Brittany. I'll text you when I'm done. Heyo from SoCal, continuing off that question, is there any advantage to working 12-hour shifts benefit-wise? Sometimes you'll get a shift differential. So if you work like a weekend, sometimes you'll get paid um, X amount of cents more during like a certain time period. So like sometimes overnights you'll get a shift differential, so you'll get higher pay for working the overnight. But every place is so different. Also, if you're looking to make more money as a Rad Tech, a CT, MRI, X-ray, anything, look into travel tech positions because those make so much money. It's insane. Like the contracts are absurd. It's so cool. Um, I know. Okay, so Brooklyn, the pearls. Have you ever seen the pearls? I know it's like an MLM thing, but those, I don't know why I watch them. Like one day I literally sat on the live for like 2 hours watching these pearl openings. I know a lot of people are subscribed to Mr. Beast. Ford, what is your name? I just keep calling you Ford. You're getting an English cream golden retriever and you would love some male name recommendations. Ooh. Hmm. Somebody help her. Yeah, most shift differentials make different monies. Usually it's like a weekend and an overnight one. At least where I worked, or evening as well. Yes, Ariel, I will message you. Good night. Brooklyn, I will admit, I did buy a pearl opening one time. Like, how absurd is that? I'm not proud of it. I don't remember what they're called, like, It's Pearl Time or something. The girl was really nice and she convinced me. Well, she didn't convince me, but, like, her personality convinced me. Do you miss school? I miss certain parts of it. I miss, like, the structure of it when it comes to having a little bit more free time, but I don't miss the tests. I don't miss people being mean. But it's okay. Everyone grows and changes, but I do not miss school. I like having the life that I do. A lot of people always ask me, "Are you gonna go back to school?" No, not in any 5-year plan. No, I do not. I do not want to. Klaus, that's a good name. Hello, Julia. Finn or Max for boy dog names. Scout. Icky. I always call Winnie the funniest names, and people are like, "What did you just call her?" I usually call her Wieners because if any of you ever watched before, our family wiener dog passed away. His name is Toby. He died last January, but excuse me, I always called him Wieners because he was a wiener dog. So it just kind of transferred over. Good night, Edward. Oh no, I would never let somebody cut my hair just for a live. Oof. Leo, Liam, Bruno, Desmond, Milo, Clover. That's cute. I did name Winnie after Hocus Pocus. You are correct. How did you get on that one magazine for ARRT? It was actually ASRT, but they just reached out to me and we did some interviews, and then they did an interview with me over the phone for the actual article. And I was like, me? You want me on the magazine? Why? But I was extremely grateful, and it was extremely cool opportunity. I'm very, very, very thankful. And I would not be there or have that opportunity without you guys. So thank you so much. Charlie, of course. No, I would never be a veterinarian. I cry at literally every animal video that is sad. Yep, the new Hocus Pocus movie was good. Of course, I like the first one the best. Entering an X-ray program soon. Any tips before I start classes? I would recommend like brushing up on positioning terms, supine, prone, lateral, medial, proximal, distal, just the anatomy in general. It's a lot of information thrown at once, and I don't think they really ever expect students to come into the program already having knowledge about stuff like that. It's just such a distinct, specific program that they'll teach you everything you need to know. If you get another dog, would you want another puppy? No. One puppy was enough. She was a handful, but I love her to death. She's the best. Um, but yeah, I would definitely adopt more so of an adult dog if I ever got another dog. Christopher Robin is a good movie for for the Winnie the Pooh movie. I haven't seen that one. Hi Heather. Okay, I said I was getting off in 6 minutes. I'll stay on for a little bit longer. 10:20. Hold me accountable. Well, it's 10:20 here, so 10 minutes. I appreciate that, Emma. I don't mean to do it in like a calming way, but that's just how I like to, edit my videos. But um, yeah, what's the best and most difficult part about being a rad tech? Sometimes just like the patient interactions can be difficult. Just like knowing someone's background and the things that they've gone through can be hard. And then knowing that like something's wrong with them and you just, you can't say. Um, I've had a few difficult ones lately. Like a patient wasn't showing up and I checked the obituary and they had passed away. So that was too bad. Very, very sad. So, but I really like the field on a happier note. I like the field just because of um, how different and unique each day is, and no 2 days are the same, kind of. So I like the variety. Hi, Haley. I was just talking about you. Are we still going to dinner tomorrow, Haley? I would text you, but I have my phone on D&D. Does Winnie love going to doggy daycare? Oh my gosh, she literally like rips my arm off trying to get into the building, like ready to go. Today they were inside because it was chillier, but they were inside. So I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. I'm not very good at it. But she was inside at the doggy daycare place, and they were all just like standing in a big circle, like, what should we do? You are a nurse? My English isn't the best. No, I'm an X-ray tech, so radiologic technologist, but I also do CT and MRI. It might be called something different in Germany. I've worked in the medical field for several years, and I still, every once in a while, will Google anatomical or medical term that I've never heard of or that someone wrote on a requisition. Yeah, and that I think is totally valid for literally everyone. Like, you're not expected to remember, everything. And it's important to go into something having, full knowledge and not being blind by it. But I think that's totally valid. And we have a lot of strange things that providers write on orders, or they'll just write the CPT code, or not CPT, the diagnosis code, excuse me. And then it's like we have to Google that. And it's like, I don't know diagnosis codes. So, yeah. Do you have a favorite part about editing your videos? Probably just like adding different music and making them, unique, I guess. Not saying my videos are like unique to myself, but just making them stand out from my past one that I uploaded. Um, has it been super cold where you're at in ND? Every day's a little different. Yesterday was freezing. I think it was -10 maybe. So bad. That's rough, but I'm certain that each patient appreciates their interactions with you and knows how much you care. Yeah, Emma, I don't know if you were here earlier, but today I had a patient that was too claustrophobic to continue with their MRI. And they grabbed my hand and were like, "You are such a nice lady." So that just warms my heart. Almost knocked my cup off the counter here. Having a dog is like having a child for life. As someone who owns a feisty corgi who always gets zoomies whenever you give her attention, it's tough. And she's 6 years old, so not even a puppy. That is super cute. Yeah, they are like permanent children. She's just passed out on the rug over there. So, like, she was over here yanking my arm off 30 minutes ago, and now she's crashed. Um, I don't think I've ever talked about this in a video. But my dad, so I don't work at a hospital, I work at a private clinic. But my dad works for the company that owns the clinic that I work at. So essentially, yes, we do work in the same facility. Is the IT department readily available to troubleshoot if needed? And does machine service come quickly if needed? So, depending on where you work, IT is usually on site, so they can help. Usually, there's like a call center. At least from where I worked, there was a call center if we were having issues. I never really ran into anything too big, but service does come quickly. We have it's technically a Hitachi MRI at my clinic, but since we're independent, our closest service engineer is in Minneapolis, so about 4 hours away. So he has to drive every time we need maintenance. So um, kind of depends where you work at. You should do lives more often. It seems more relaxing to me than some TikTok lives I see. I definitely could. Somebody earlier asked if I was gonna do these each Thursday for Vlogmas, and I definitely would love that. If you guys would want to see that. So I will talk about it in an upcoming vlog. If you guys would like that, I would love to do that. Ford, not really. I suppose it depends where you work, but where I work, no. Um, Before heading on Rad Tech, was there I can't talk. Was there another field you thought about going into? And if so, what made you decide on Rad Tech? So I actually kind of pursued radiology a little bit later in my like schooling journey, I guess. But when I first graduated high school, I thought that I wanted to go into nursing. I was in an anatomy class in high school my senior year, and then I also took like a health careers class. And I was so in love with my anatomy class. I just loved like med terminology and learning about human anatomy. I just really enjoyed it. It was something I don't want to say good at, but I was good at it. Like I did well. And one of my instructors was like, sitting down with us because it was technically like a college course. And my high school teacher was like, "I don't think nursing's for you." And I was like, okay. I was a shy little senior in high school. What was I going to say to that? But I wanted to do nursing. And then I worked as a DSP, which is like kind of a step down from a CNA. It's like you work for the state. But we did med passes, we did like personal cares, like bathing. We cooked for them, we cleaned for them, we did like running errands for them, so much, and very low pay, but it was for physically and mentally disabled people. So I learned very quickly that nursing just wasn't the path for me. So I kind of talked to my parents, and if you're unfamiliar, my dad is an MRI tech, my mom's an ultrasound tech. They met in X-ray school. So ever since high school, my dad was always like, "You should pursue radiology. Like, you should try it." And I just didn't want to listen to them because I was a teenager that just didn't want to listen to their parents, how that goes. So I wish that I had listened to him sooner. However, I don't think I would have been as mature as I am now or as knowledgeable as I am now. And I think everything happens, for a reason. So I think the course that I went on was fine. A lot of schooling, but that was on my own doing. So I don't think I would ever have wanted to go into another field. I really enjoy radiology. Okay, I'm going to answer a few more questions and then I'm going to go shower. Liliana said, "Hi, Julia. Love all your content and watching Winnie, of course. She's so cute. Do you recommend going x-ray route first, then learning CT and MRI modalities?" I personally liked how I did that because I was able to shadow and see which modalities were right for me and which ones I enjoyed. But every program is so different. So if any of you are around my area, I went to Northland in East Grand Forks, Minnesota. So we were able to shadow in IR, mammo, ultrasound, CT, MRI, PET, nuke med, and did I say interventional? I think I did. So we were able to shadow in all those, and we also got surgery experience. We got the pain injection clinic experience. We got so much experience in my program. And I think just by doing that, I think you're just, shown so much and exposed to so much that you could find a different modality that might be right for you. Did I say nuke med? We went to nuke med as well. Haley, I don't care. We should go anywhere. We should go out to some of the West Fargo bars. If you're still here, I'll text you. Where did you get your glasses? I keep forgetting what the place is called. My lips are dry. Some chapstick. Did any of you ever see that video back in the day? Where's the chapstick? I think they're from Glasses USA. The brand is OTTOTO. Ototo. Timeless Italian style. They keep falling off my face though. They're kind of big on me. Days on a machine is down are the worst. Yes, especially in MRI because the schedule is so busy, so it's hard to fit in extra patients. Hi from Mexico. That's so exciting. What area of Mexico are you from, Cindy? I'm sure the claustrophobic patients appreciate the Hitachi machines. Thank you for answering the questions. Kind of late, but hope you had a great Rad Tech week. Yes, I hope you did too. There are a lot of people that still can't get through MRIs, even with the open. We scan for a larger facility, a larger hospital here on Wednesdays and Fridays, and every single patient that comes to us in the open has already tried it in a traditional closed bore, so they'll send them to us if they can't get through it. So we still have some people that can't make it through the open MRI. Thursday lives would be awesome. Okay, maybe we can try it again next week then. Sometimes you have to do it when you're ready and worked up for you. Absolutely. Do you believe in the law of attraction? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it, I guess. Thanks, Katie. Appreciate you watching. Yes, Winnie is sleeping, Lexi. She is passed out on the floor. She went to daycare earlier, so she's very, very tired. I live on the east side of North Dakota in Fargo. Do you have weekends off thinking about going back to school to be an x-ray tech, but love my schedule as a dental assistant? Yes, I do have weekends off. That's what's so nice about my job is I have no weekends, no evenings, no overnights, very rarely a holiday. So we'll have to work on Black Friday for the large hospital that I mentioned because they don't take holidays off. So we'll have to work that Friday for just a 4 or 5 hour shift. So I love my job, but there are a lot of people that have to do overnights, weekends, holidays, things like that. So I think a dental assistant would have a really great schedule. But have you ever thought about going into actual dental hygienistry? I think that maybe that's what I probably would have pursued if I didn't do radiology. Somebody asked that question earlier. So maybe dental. But yeah, the dental schedule seems pretty nice. No, I don't do live streams at all, fairly. Did you like Mammo when you watched it in school? So I actually didn't get to shadow in Mammo because of COVID. So I was supposed to be scheduled in Mammo in March of 2020, and we had spring break, and then the following week I was supposed to shadow in Mammo for clinical, and then COVID hit and school got canceled. So we I didn't end up going into Mammo. However, I don't think I would like it. Just I don't know. It just doesn't seem like something I would be interested in, excuse me. But I know some people love it. So to each their own. Like was talking about earlier, I'm not huge into interventional radiology, but I know other people who absolutely love it. So, okay, that's all the questions that I'm going to answer. I'm going to go shower. And yeah, there's a lot of burnout in the medical field in general. And I can imagine dentistry would be very similar. Um, But you guys have a great night. Thank you, Ford. Thank you so much for watching. I will be posting day 8 tomorrow. I did vlog today. So thank you all so much. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow, Haley. Okay. Bye, everyone. Thank you.